Doddridge County Schools and WVRC 104.7 FM proudly present Doddridge County High School Bulldog Basketball. We invite you to tune in and watch live streaming coverage of your Bulldog basketball team on WVRC Doddridge County Facebook and Doddridge County YouTube. Now we take you courtside with your Bulldog broadcast crew.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to WVRC media coverage of Doddridge County Middle School girls basketball. I'm Chelsea Holcomb, principal here at Doddridge County Middle School, and tonight I'm excited to welcome you as our homestanding Lady Dogs take on the Ritchie County Middle School girls basketball team. Tonight's broadcast, like Wednesdays here at the middle school, is a little bit different than our traditional play-by-play. This evening, we're going to celebrate our middle school athletes and promote sportsmanship, strengthen some connections between our high school girls basketball team and our middle school girls basketball team. Excuse me. We'd also like to give a special thank you to Dr. Cheeseman for running the computer for us tonight, and also making this, available to our high school students to come down and connect with each other and support our middle school students and basketball team. I am joined courtside tonight with 3 Lady Bulldog seniors from our high school girls basketball team. I have Brooke Burnside, who is running the camera for the first half, and then I also have on the headsets with me Isabella Holtz and JC Lipscomb. So, without further ado, JC is going to give us our homestanding Lady Dogs starting 5.
First up, we got number 11, Isabella A. House. Number 14, Anna Cheeseman. Number 22, Sophia C. Number 25, McKenna Stonecker, and 31, Dayton Laddie.
All right, Holtz, let's hear those Ritchie County starting 5.
So for Ritchie, we have number 10, Lauren Ireland. Number 2, Abby Hamburger. 14, Kylie Brown. We have 13, Aletha Carroll. And then we have number 3, Kaylee Thomas.
First of all, thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for coming down, being a part of this. I appreciate it. You guys looking forward to it?
Yes, I think this is going to be a good game.
I do too. Both teams looking to pick up a win tonight, so it should be pretty scrappy. The JV game went into overtime. Ritchie County ended up pulling that out, but it was a hard-fought game right up until the end. Like I said, we went into overtime. They won the final seconds with a 3-point shot. Girls, what are you expecting to see out of this middle school basketball team tonight?
I'm hoping a lot of defense. I think that is the way in middle school. So
yeah, things can get kind of crazy. A team with good defense can definitely pull any game out, and especially when you're in middle school. Playing the teams that we play in the LKC in this conference, it can be anybody's game any night. So Coach Stewart's looking to pick up a win tonight. I know this is a big game on a Friday night between that Route 50 rivalry, so to say. I know that you all like going down there. You like scrapping with Ritchie County. So we're in for a good game. We are going to let you guys hear the sounds of the gym. Bear with us as our athletic director, Scott Roby, plays the national anthem and also repeats those starting lineups for you. Once again, girls, thanks for joining us tonight. Everybody that's tuning in, we appreciate it, and we look forward to a great middle school girls basketball game.
Blazers. Number 10, Lauren Ireland. Number 2, Abby Hardbarger. Number 14, Kylie Brown. Number 13, Alethea Carroll. And number 3, Kylie Thomas. The Lady Blazers are led by head coach Jason Nutter and assistant coach Atticus Wheatley. And now for your Lady Bulldogs. Number 11, Isabella Ahab. Number 14, Anna Cheeseman. Number 22, Sophia C. Number 25, McKenna Stoniker. And number 31, Dayton Laddie. The Lady Dogs are led by head coach Tyler Storm and assistant coach Sarah Hill.
All right, that'll do it for our pregame announcements as far as from the gym and from our athletic director, Scott Roby. We're about ready to tip off here. Girls, just looking at both teams coming out, announcing those starting lineups, what I'm seeing is we did have quite a few of our varsity players play some JV minutes tonight. So looks like we may have a little bit of the upper hand advantage going into the varsity game with already being warmed up. Richie seems to not have that advantage as far as what I could see from the JV game.
Well, yeah, they only have one 8th grader, Sophia C. So.
Got some good defense going on here.
Unfortunate there. I do like to comment on the defense, though.
Yes.
Very scrappy. Looks like we're going to be able to bring some pressure there. Just got to have a hand in that shooter's face. Double screen at the top.
Those are some good, strong screens, in my opinion.
Good look inside to McKenna.
And there
Nice
you go.
shot. I like how that was executed.
There we go. Good defense right there by Sophia to get the ball out.
Could have been bad there again, in and out.
So close.
Good take by C there. We got to do a better job of getting in front and box now, getting some bodies down there. But that was a good take by Sophia. A House looking to push the ball up the floor.
Open shot for Anna.
Good hustle. Laddie's working the paint. Stoniker again with the putback.
That was one heck of a step back.
Colts, what do you like about Stoniker so far here early in the game? That's a sixth grade starter.
She is fighting in there in the paint to get that ball. And I think that's key for this.
I see a little bit of Holtz in her.
I feel like that is a lot what I do in my game, but
I would agree with that. .339 left to play in the first quarter here. 4-2, your Bulldogs. We'll try to keep you up to date the best we can with the clock. Our clock camera is currently down, but just bear with us. We are scrunched up here in our middle school gymnasium, doing the best we can to bring the game to you tonight. So bear with us. We'll keep you updated. Drop us a comment if you need updated on the clock, if we keep jabbing and haven't updated you. Looks like we have a lane violation there on Laddie.
and a 3 by Cheeseman.
Shabang! Cheese is in the house. Let's go. She looked pretty confident with that one too.
She's got a good shot on her.
Yeah, I'd like to see her get hot tonight. Once again, we got two bodies down there crashing the boards. Stoniker and Laddie are working hard tonight in the paint. Picking them up, man, on the out of bounds. McKenna just overplayed there, which I can live with that. I can live with that. At least she was playing hard, trying to go after the ball. Stack set on the out of bounds play here. Laddie.
Aw,
That was close.
that was a close one.
Need a little more air. Cheeseman says,
again?
I'll try it again. Oh, she got it. 2 for 3 tonight from the three-point line. Anna Cheeseman. She's feeling herself.
Cheeseman is on fire. Some good defense from Sophia.
Ooh. I'm assuming, JC, you thought that one looked a little rough.
Just a little bit.
Still picking them up, man, here on the out of bounds. Pressure on the ball. We'll stay in it throughout the possession, it looks like. Who we got checking in, JC?
We have number 12, Mercedes Leggett, checking in for the Bulldogs.
It's a good shot there. Got to give credit where credit's due. Nice little jumper by Ritchie.
Some good screens by the Dogs.
Good rebounding.
Now Cheeseman, she is controlled with bringing that ball down the court.
She is taking her time. Coach Stewart wants to run 14. We're about to see what that set is. Uh-oh. There she is, backside. looks like we have a player down. We will step away shortly.
Key Oil Company has been a proud member of the North Central West Virginia community since 1978. Key Oil Company has been drilling and producing gas and oil in West Virginia for nearly 50 years. Home office located in Weston, West Virginia. Key Oil Company is a proud supporter of all Doddridge County student athletes. Let's go Bulldogs!
Not sure what we had going on there, but we are getting the player to the locker room. Looks like she isn't hurt too severely bad, which is what we like to see. So glad we caught that. I know I didn't see her down there, but I was trying to follow the ball. So it is going to be the Dogs ball coming up here.
Now we do have a new player in, 34, JC Campbell. I think JC's very fond of the name.
Loving the name.
Another rebound for Laddie. .8 seconds left here. Be nice to get a turnover and convert. I'll say this early on, if we're going to be successful in winning this ball game, we're going to have to contain number 2 for Ritchie.
Yes.
Looks to be like a key asset to their points on the scoreboard. She's got a nice build too. She's long, lanky.
Not in enough time.
Nope. All right, girls. So, end of the first quarter, 9-8. We're up by 1. JC, what are you liking?
I'm liking the defense. That is the main thing that I'm liking right now. I like how we're playing scrappy, we're getting low, and we're actually taking control of the ball.
Holtz, fundamentally here, both teams, both sides of the ball, from a middle school aspect, what are you seeing that you like?
Lots of screens, really looking for each other. It's not a lot of shots getting thrown up. We're taking it slow. Cheeseman, she's bringing it up, controlled, and looking to see what they can get.
Absolutely. Defensively, I would like us to pay a little bit closer attention to number 2. Holtz, you have her name again?
Yes, Abby Handberger.
Abby Hardbarger? Abby Hardbarger. Shout out.
My bad.
No, it's okay. Hey, we're new up here. We're learning. So no disrespect to Abby. Nice shot. Good athletic build. Definitely carrying the Ritchie County Blazers at this point in the game. I like Coach Stewart's thoughts here. He's coming out in a man defense, putting some pressure on her.
It looks like we have Soph on number 2 the whole time, trying to maybe contain her a little. Close shot.
Another rebound by Laddie. She's going up strong. I like it.
That was
Good
a good
job,
take.
Dayton. Absolutely. She's starting to come out of her shell a little bit tonight, so some confidence maybe.
Just coming from me, middle school, I didn't have much confidence, but I think that is really what's key.
I think that is key. I mean, I can remember myself on some coverage of the high school games this year saying, you know, if Isabella Holtz could just find some confidence, you know, I think it would be a game changer. So glad to hear you say that. Laddie's at the line. Let's see if she can put this one in. There it is. And we're going to bring the pressure now. I'm not sure what kind of pressure this is, but we're bringing it. Still. And that's what we can't do. What a threat. She's out here at the top of the defensive set for them. She's got a nice jump shot, like I said previously. We have to contain her.
Another close shot.
As they're stepping to the foul line here, you know, girls, we've talked a little bit about, you know, players that are getting some rebounds, scoring some points for both teams. What about some players that aren't necessarily standing out with points or rebounds? What are you seeing from them? We got Isabella Ahouse in the game.
She's playing some hard defense, I do say, and she's running around, setting screens. She's looking to get the ball.
Yep, I agree, 100%. Richie's putting 4 kids on the floor around Abby that feed off her well. They always seem to be in the right spot, looking for a pass or setting a screen for her too. So good things on both sides of the ball from both teams so far. Good inbound.
Strong take. Just hit wrong.
Yep, that's some tough luck. We're going to get another opportunity here. I think we just cut too soon off of that. Dayton Laddie. Don't count her out.
There's number 2 again.
We cannot keep trading buckets. It will catch up with us eventually. What do we have here? Foul? On the floor. Okay, I'm not sure who that was on. Checking in for Ritchie. Who we have? Holtz. Number 13.
We have Aletha Carroll. She was one of the starters, so it's good to see her back out there.
Looks like we're in a 2-3 here. Defensively, trap in the corner. Good recovery by Ahouse. Just, that'll happen sometimes. She did hustle to get back and get a hand in her face, but that shot was already off. Good fight there, Sadie. Good hustle. Absolutely, that was great hustle. I like to see it. Anytime you get a player that'll get down on the floor and fight for the ball, it's got some grit. Holtz is pointing at JC like she might do that. I'm not sure. McKenna Stoniger with the rebound. Keep that ball up, kid. Let's go. All right, come on. Let's go, Cheeseman. Make something happen here. We're in a scoring drought. She thought about it. Sadie.
Just short.
Dayton.
And a
Oh,
foul.
I thought he had a.
Okay. Oh, no.
It was just a reaction, just reflex. That's all it was. How about a turnover here? All right.
Good defense on Cheese. I do see a lot of her older sister in her. As much as I know they probably don't like it.
Anna's going to be after you, Isabella. Good rebound again by Laddie. She is just all over the boards tonight. Okay, jump ball is going to go to Richie.
We've got number 22 subbing in.
Okay. Jump ball staying with the Dogs. They flipped the arrow already on me. That's what happened there. There she was. Oh, okay. Bailed her out with the foul. She's going to the line. We'll take it. We'll take it. Look, we were not even sure that's what's happening. All right. Let's go, Stoniker. It's your time to shine, kid. If we can put these in, make it a 4-point ball game. Talking a little bit about Dayton Laddie, Isabella, you know, boxing out. Explain to us why that is so important in girls basketball.
It is one of the biggest keys to girls basketball. I'm going to have to give a shout out to my assistant coach, Coach Jay.
Shout out, Coach Jay.
Like, she is one of the, she will always fight for that. That is one of the biggest keys to girls basketball.
Is boxing out, controlling the boards.
Yes.
Dayton has been on top of it tonight for us. She's kept us in the game, so to speak. I know we're in a little bit of a scoring drought here, but those rebounds have been key in keeping the ball in our hands and getting us some offensive possessions. We're not really doing too good of a job on getting in front and getting that position, though, boxing out underneath. I'm afraid we may get a couple over the back calls if we're not careful. We're jumping up and trying to reach right now, but big part of boxing out is position. Who wins? A minute and 53 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Another fight for the ball.
I think I think, what is that, Stoniker's going to pick up a foul on that one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think she was reaching for the ball while she's on the ground. And
34 is checking in for Richie. Who we got?
We got J.C. Campbell again.
J.C. Campbell back in the game.
We also have number 12, Mercedes Leggett, also checking back in for the Dogs.
Check back in for the Dogs.
Looks like we're switching back again. We got Sophia over at the table.
Okay. Maybe some miscommunication there.
And a foul on that shot.
All right, A-House. See if you can step up here, kid. Be nice to get a couple. Put us down by one with a minute and a half left. Just a tad short.
And we got Mercedes and Sophia switching again.
Swapping out again. Rebound Stoniker, putback is good. All right. Minute and 31 seconds, 15-16. Ritchie leads by 1 point. Those hands will get you in trouble underneath. Got to keep them up.
Laddie picked up another foul. We have Aubrey and Sophia checking in for the Bulldogs.
Good rebound.
Absolutely.
Great minds think alike.
Cheeseman will slow it down, walking it up the floor. A-House is going to give it back to her. We'll take it. Bear with us, it's hard for us to see some of these calls as the officials have their back to us, so. "55 seconds left. Sophia C.
Good shot.
Puts us up by 1.
Moving the ball around to get that open shot.
No foul underneath. Grab that Cheese. All right, that's going to stay with Ritchie. 30.7 seconds left. The Dogs lead 17-16. Ritchie's ball underneath. Looks like they're going in a 4-across set. The Dogs will stay in zone. So their shooter, number 2.
That is one thing. Number 2.
Number 2.
Oh my gosh.
Got to give credit to the girl. She's given us all we want.
She just keeps getting her own rebound.
Yep. And that will end the first half. 17-18, Ritchie leads. We will take a short break, and we will be right back with you. We'll swap out headsets here with Brooke Burnside. And I got some interview questions for our high school girls when we get back. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and we will be back with you shortly.
Bulldog Station in Doddridge County Sports is a winning combination. For all your pizzas, subs, and salads, call Bulldog Station at 304-666-1364. Open Monday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday and Wednesday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday and Friday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Bulldog Station located at 323 West Main Street, West Union, West Virginia. Let's go Bulldogs!
All right, I am joined now with senior Brooke Burnside. She's got the headset on, so welcome, Brooke.
Hi.
We're gonna, Brooke, you're on the camera, so I know you were paying probably a little bit closer attention than we were. But I mean, fundamentally, Isabella talked about rebounding. We kind of broke it down, especially with Delaney Laddie and McKenna Stoniker out there. But what are you seeing from the Doddridge side that's really sticking out to you? I know you're one of the top, screen setters for the high school team. The middle school kids have been trying to set some screens, especially ball screens at the top. What have you been thinking about that? What's your thoughts? We had some double screens that Coach Stewart was trying to run off of that zone.
Well, I think the double screen, the ball screen is definitely a great idea to get the main person open at taking the ball up. if they could keep setting that and keep maybe rolling, that'd be a great look.
I agree. So let's put ourselves in, Coach Cheeseman's shoes for a few minutes here. After that first half, we got a close game. We're only down 1. We did lead. It was back and forth. Maybe our most competitive game to date here, as far as the season goes, with a rival, Route 50 rival. So if you are in the locker room, what are you trying to emphasize right now? On offense, on defense, what are you thinking about changing? What are you saying to the players? So little role reversal here. You guys live it every other night in that locker room, and put yourself in Coach's shoes. What are you saying?
Well, I don't know much about coaching, but I would definitely.
She tried to save herself there. So Coach Cheeseman, when you're watching this, Brooke Burnside is trying to save herself. Go ahead, Brooke.
Well, I would definitely tell them to keep working hard on every play, because it's definitely paying off with the rebounds and the putbacks. You can definitely tell there's a lot coming back from that. In the screens, I think if they set them and they make sure they're setting them on the right person, then I think that's definitely going to pay off too. And that's all I really see. Not like I said, I don't know much.
You don't claim to be a coach?
That's right.
All right, Holtz, what you got for us?
We need to put someone on 2.
No.
I think that's honestly, offensive-wise, we're taking it slow. We're moving the ball, getting that open person. It's just defense-wise, we need to stop too.
We do need to slow her down. Once again, what a threat they have there on that middle school Ritchie County team with her. She does it all. She is
an 8th grader. So
okay. She's long. They got her at the top on defense. She's getting hands-on passes, and in the transition, she can drive to the basket. She can shoot the jumper. She's just an all-around threat for them, and she's really, showing off as far as I'm concerned tonight and giving us trouble.
Yes.
So, girl, middle school basketball. Let's talk about that. You were here once. Both of you were here. You played middle school ball. What's the key difference from 8th grade to 9th grade that really stands out to you in your mind, especially now as seniors? When you were in middle school, you were in the 8th grade, you're getting ready to go up to the high school, playing basketball as a freshman. What's a key difference that sticks out to you from the middle school level to the high school level?
Well, for me, I think the fundamentals are definitely a standout. You see the kids who come in knowing how to set screens, knowing how to play good D, and that's obvious. And the kids who maybe came from middle school and didn't, that shows in high school.
To kind of piggyback off that, I think with high school, it's just very fast-paced, and that is the way to win the game. Middle school, I know when we played, we were a very fast-paced team, and that is how we won. I remember practices, all we did was run.
Transition, pushing the ball. Yes.
So.
And usually because your skill level is not as, well-rounded yet, you don't have a lot of, stuff in your pocket, so to speak.
Yes.
You don't have a lot of tricks in your pocket. You're still getting used to your body. Your body's still changing. You're growing. You're developing your offhand. Your strong hand is your go-to in middle school most of the time, especially in girls basketball. So I think those are both good points. And then just kind of looking forward here. So we do have Sophia C. as the only 8th grade girl on this team. So they have a young team looking to come back next year. I mean, they're only going to get better. A lot of underclassmen, so to speak, at the middle school level. Cheeseman, A. House, McKenna Stoniger, Dayton Laddie. I mean, they have a good core there, only going to lose one 8th grader. And any advice for Sophia from a senior to an incoming freshman? Now, you guys will obviously be graduated and moving on, but advice for Sophia from your perspective as a high school girls basketball player?
Lean on your teammates. That is one of the best things. If you have a strong bond with them, that is the way to get through, win games. Like high school, we just beat St. Mary's a week ago now. And honestly, I think it was we just really leaned on each other during that game. And I think that's really the key when going into high school.
I agree with that. I would also say that training in the off season, it really shows off in the season too, paying off, like lifting or even playing other type of ball, you know.
Other
AAU.
sports,
Yeah.
or AAU basketball. You know, I know Sophia does play softball as well, as most Doddridge County athletes do. I mean, we're not used to just having one sport athletes around here, are we, Holtz?
No.
Or Burnside.
State champ over here.
Yeah, we have a state champ on the air tonight.
We do
I'm sorry.
have a state
I did
champ.
not do her justice when I introduced her. Okay, Isabella, you should have got all over me
We
for
do
that.
have a state champ.
State champ on the headset.
Maybe going for a second time.
Repeat.
We're talking about basketball,
Come
guys.
on.
We're talking about
All hail.
She's
Brooke
getting shy
Burnside.
now.
All jokes aside, though, let's talk a little bit before we get back into this middle school action about you guys at the high school and what your season is looking like so far, shaping up. I'm not going to say a lot because I know I broadcasted your game, so I don't want to be biased. But from your perspective, what are we looking forward to? We had a big win at St. Mary's, picked up a big one in a close one, right?
Very close.
And a big game. You're telling us that it's all about relying on each other. I mean, do you think that was key in that game, obviously?
Very
You just
key.
came together?
We really had to work, and I think just not matter caring who the ball goes to, just trying to get that shot.
Of course. And I know Coach Cheeseman puts a lot of emphasis, as all Doddridge County high school coaches do really in our programs around here, about family. It's being about family. It's being there for one another. And that's how we kind of build the program. So talk a little bit about that and how that affects you all every day as far as going to practice, riding the bus to games, showing up, and just being there for one another.
Well, basketball season's so long, and you got 2 hours a day of practice, games, away games, like weekend practices, and you're with each other so much. It's just like a built-in family.
And also part of that is, you know, not just practicing. I mean, I know that you all do some team building activities. You have some devotionals, I do believe.
Yes.
So all that plays into a well-rounded basketball program. And you guys are on the right track. You're getting better every game. I mean, I'm sure everyone that tunes in on the broadcast can see that. You guys feel it. You can tell just by the way you're playing. You have JC back now, right?
Yes.
So moving on, your next game is?
Monday against Williamstown at Williamstown.
Oh, that's going to be a tough one on the road, isn't it?
It's going to be another little fight, but I think we got it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
All right, so next game for the high school is at Williamstown on the road Tuesday, Wednesday?
Monday.
Oh, Monday. Sorry. I'm not paying attention. We're getting back into action here. Once again, Doddridge County Middle School girls basketball taking Ritchie. We are at the buzzer, so we will now begin play. JC Lipscomb is on the camera for us now this half, so thank you, JC. Once again, Brooke Burnside and Isabella Holtz are on the headsets. Good backside look there. Little stronger pass would have probably got the job done. Hate to see us waste that first possession. For all you at home, the only bad part about having Brooke on here is now I got two inside post players with me. I got no guard love on the headsets right now.
She's been doing a good job on number 2.
Absolutely. She bodied her up, didn't let her cut across free. Sophia, get rid of the ball. Here we go. See, we have Cheeseman at the shooting guard position now, where she was bringing it down the first half, utilizing the point.
There goes number 2 again.
Ritchie's everywhere. Like to see us split the top of this zone on offense. A 2-guard front may be our best friend if we could get out into it.
Good try on Soph.
Good try. Unfortunate there. The loss of possession, which, you know, brings me to our next question, Isabella. So how does, you know, just momentum of the game impact play in a tight situation like this? So we have a 3-point ball game now. Dogs are down 3. We had a couple momentum shifts there by just bad luck. A turnover and another turnover just on the out-of-bounds play.
I think it's just you got to stay in the mindset of coming back, fighting to come back, and maybe get ahead and get a bigger gap.
Absolutely, and that's hard for middle school girls, okay? It's hard for girls in general. I watch you guys play. You get into your own heads a lot, and that's just a part of maturing. So middle school girls, definitely, I spend all day with them. I spend all day with middle school kids, so I will tell you that they get into their own head very easily. And then the girls, you got to add in those emotions. So Dayton's on the line. Let's see what she can do for us here.
And it is in.
Yeah, she got a good break there.
So now it is only a 1 point. Okay.
It looked to me like we might have been chasing number 2 with Cheeseman, but I'm not particularly sure. If so, I like that call. I like putting a body on her. I'm not sure the possession wasn't long enough, so we'll have to take a look here when we come back on defense. Hey, how? Took a little too long to let that fly there.
Getting in the stack again.
Sophia.
It's a good look.
Timeout, Ritchie.
Ritchie will take the timeout. Brooke, now that we got you on the ears, we talked a little bit about McKenna Stoniker, her getting good position. Now she is in the 6th grade, has done wonderful on the boards tonight for the Dogs. You know, I know at the high school level, I mean, that's your kind of forte. I mean, that's your thing. You go down, you fight underneath, you box out. Isabella talked a little bit about Coach Jay, gave her some props, a little shout out. Shout out Coach Jay if you're watching once again. But talk about, you know, as a middle school player, what's some fundamentals as far as breakdown on that rebounding that McKenna, you know, can work on? Stuff that you would, you know, give her advice on as far as boxing out, getting good position. What's a key?
Well,
what's your secret, Brooke?
there's not
State
really any
champion
secrets,
Brooke.
but most of the time with rebounding, it's all about seeing where the shot's going to come off and kind of knowing if they're shooting from the right, it's probably going to bank off to your left. But middle school, it's a little harder. So, but you really do have to want the rebound, though, and everything. Like you have to want it more than the other person wants it.
So there's more to it than just, you know, getting down there and being physical. You got to have some brains. That's what you're saying?
I think about it like that.
I mean, is that the math coming out in you from your dad, from your brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the secret, Holtz.
It is the
You
secret.
got to get that math mindset.
And that's the little difference between middle school and high school. Middle school, it's kind of hard to think about that, of which way the ball is going to bounce off.
Yeah, it's kind of like a stair step, you know. You get your fundamental, then you grow on it, then, you know, you take that to the next level, throw some secret sauce on there, talk to Brooke Burnside, get her to take you under her wing,
give her that, share some of that state championship.
That state champion formula for the rebounds. You should publish that, Brooke.
Oh, should I?
Yes. State championship rebounding formula.
Yeah. Brooke, did you give some of that to number 2?
2:13 left here on the game clock in the third quarter. What we don't want to see here is us get too emotional. We want to keep our cool, stay calm, definitely go at our own pace. Go at our own pace, get a couple points on the board because this game isn't over. We don't want to let it get away from us. We don't want to shut down, which middle school girls do often. Not just our middle school girls, all middle school girls. They're full of emotion. Good screen by C. A-House picks up the ball a little too early. Coach Stewart's going to bail her out with the timeout. I like the call. Good save there. I know we took JC off the air as our guard, but Holtz, I'm going to go to you. Isabella A-House as a young guard. She shows a lot of potential. She handles the ball pretty well. Still small. I think she'll grow out of that. What are you seeing from her you like tonight?
Just controlled, and like she's not stressing as much, and she's showing that confidence that she knows what she's doing when she's bringing that ball down. She's looking to see who's open.
And I think her and Anna Cheeseman, they feed well off one another.
They do.
She's kind of like a silent assassin. I think I used that to describe Burnside over there one night on the girls' game. But she's out there. You need her out there. She's scrappy, and she's kind of in the shadows, but she's taking care of the ball. She's in the right spot at the right time, and that's something as a young player that she's only going to grow in. She's going to grow into a bigger mold, so to speak, at that guard level, especially if she gets a little bit more height on her. Right now, I know she just struggles a little bit because she is so short, especially compared to number 2 here. So they got her out on her at the three-point line. It's been hard for her to get a shot off. She's everywhere. She rebounds. Like I said, she's just all over the floor for Ritchie.
Good rebound for Cheeseman.
All right, Cheeseman, let's set something up here. 1:34 left on the clock here in the third quarter. 24-18, Ritchie County leads. And right now, Dodgers just cannot seem to stay out of their own way.
Hey, I'm seeing that Ritchie's playing a more tight defense.
It seems to me as though the pressure to score, kind of amps up. Our defense kind of slacks off. So we're kind of playing just on one side of the floor here. We either have a great defensive possession and a bad offensive possession, or a good offensive possession and a bad defensive possession. We just got to find that medium, so to speak, level out a little bit. Nice equilibrium. Struggling to find that right now.
It does seem like we have Cheeseman on number 2.
Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't want to speak too soon. I just think that our defensive possessions are so short-lived that we're not getting to see, it develop into what we're actually running. Good look, Sophia. All right, Dayton.
Strong take.
A lot of this game has been played at the foul line on both sides. And foul shots, especially in middle school, especially in tight games, they're just so important. I mean, how many times, girls, are you shooting foul shots at practice?
Very often.
All the time.
Every night at practice
That
if
is
you're
how
practicing?
we in practice, actually.
You in practice every night with foul shots?
Yes.
Okay. Any running involved in that?
Always.
Oh, okay. $50 left in this third quarter. Once again, we're doing the best we can to keep you updated with that clock. That was from downtown West Union. Sophia just pulled up, letting it fly. We're gonna get a out of bounds call.
A timeout.
It's gonna go our way. Timeout. Richie, what we got going on over there, Holtz?
I think that was a timeout.
Timeout.
Yes.
Coach Stewart's saying we have possession. No? Yes? I'm not sure. We got a little confused. Guess we'll have to wait to see. Someone did call timeout, obviously.
I think it might have been the Dogs.
You think? Sideline? Yes, it is going to be possession to Doddridge. And Coach Stewart is wanting to know where the ball's out. See what he's going to run. Oh, no, it is Richie's ball.
Oh.
Richie's ball. And we're going to go man. Okay, Sophia, good defense. Getting pretty rough down underneath.
It is.
It's getting rough. It's living up to that Route 50 rivalry name. It is scrappy underneath. And that's one thing with girls basketball at any level. You're guaranteed, physicality. Girls like to fight. For some reason, they like to fight.
That's true. Especially that Holtz.
Okay, come on now.
I'd put my money on Holtz in a scrap.
I would too.
I think we got a couple people on our team.
So we're joined with the state champion Brooke Burnside, and are you saying like tough man? Doddridge County High School girls basketball team tough man champion Isabella? Is that what you're saying,
I
Brooke?
guess.
Okay. JC's over here looking like she disagrees.
Dogs will have the ball.
Dogs will have the ball here with 2 seconds left in the third. And that will end the third quarter. Your Dogs 18, the Ritchie County Blazers 24. All right, so we're going to have some adjustments to be able to pull back and get back in this game and pull away with this win. Like I said, this would be a big victory for our girls team. What are we thinking Coach Stewart's going to adjust here going into the fourth quarter?
Well, just like before, number two.
Number two is a problem.
Still getting those rebounds.
And shout out to number two. Mad respect to number two. Ritchie County High School, you got a good one coming up.
You do.
But defensively, you know, we are trying to contain her and chase her. We probably just need to amp that up a little bit. I'm sure we're getting tired. I'm sure it's a Friday. We had a snow day yesterday. They've played 3 games this week, so, I mean, it's been rough. We're just going to have to reach down deep and find a little bit of spark. Definitely have to control this fourth quarter.
I do see we're trying to set a double screen on Cheese.
State champion Burnside. So in a situation like this, you're down 18-24. Who's going to be the spark for you guys up at the high school? Who's giving you that pep? What's the motivation there?
Well, I know for sure if this was our game, Coach Bear would be telling us some kind of speech.
Coach Bear. Shout out Coach Bear. He's giving you a speech. Is he the motivational speaker on the bench?
I feel like he is, yes.
Okay. What's a key? What's something key that he goes to get you guys to fight? What's his go-to?
Colts?
Just if we really want it. We just need to go in there and show that we want it. We always have a phrase for our season, and I really want to say, like, this year it's become, and I feel like we're really becoming what we want to be.
Laddie, underneath, good. Good possession there. So become, and you feel like you are becoming, you're growing
Yes.
into that?
I think it really is showing this year, and I think that's what usually our motivation comes from.
Okay, so this word, who chooses the word?
Coach always.
Does she talk it over with you guys? Like,
Yes.
is it a mutual decision?
We always have our preseason, like, we lift, we scrimmage, and I think she really looks over and sees what we need to, like, what we can build off of. And I think Become was a really good one for this year. And just from the last couple games, I think we're really showing it.
And that's pretty open-ended, become. I mean, you could become what? I mean, become anything. You could change that
Yes.
for each game, find something to put behind it, find something to put in front of it. I like it. Down 6 with 4:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. Good pressure by Cheeseman there.
We do have everyone in a zone, but Cheeseman, she is staying on that number 2.
Are you saying that I'm right?
Yes. Yes.
Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate that. .41. Coach Stewart's calling 41. Let's see what we got going here. Backside. Tough break there for C. Good pass.
Good rebound right there.
Absolutely. Good pass and good rebound for the Dogs. A-House is pushing it. Good pass by Cheeseman. We need a bucket bad, ladies. We got to find something. Good pass.
It will be our ball. Well,
No? Yes? Yes.
Yes. No
Stripe,
changing that arrow.
Yep,
Way
Stripe
too
says
early.
it is staying with the Dogs. Looks like we have a little bit of a discrepancy. Now it's Blazers ball. Okay. it's a Friday night middle school girls basketball game. Let's give them some slack. Good hand, Sophia. Can't let that happen. 3 minutes left. Dogs trail by 10, 30-20. A-House, a little too much. All right, girls, we've been in this situation before. What are we going to do defensively to amp up the energy here?
We really just need to play tighter, but we also need those 2 people in the back to be in help. I think that is really
key to be able to slide over in front, especially when 2 starts to penetrate.
We really just need to have our eye on that ball. Any way that we can tip that ball or get that rebound.
And Coach Stewart will call a full timeout. While we are in the timeout, let's get back to a little bit about you all at the high school. We talked about, your slogan for the year as far as your word become. We know you have Williamstown next week. We don't want to look past any opponent, obviously, but big goals this year for the girls basketball team, correct?
Yes,
I mean, you guys you sit down, you talk about goals for the season, where you want to be, what the end goal is. I mean, obviously, as a high school basketball player, the end goal is always Charleston, right? And that's a place that you guys, are familiar with. Fell short last year at Ritchie, but obviously on the hunt again. So what are some things that you guys are kind of setting your eyes on as far as to set yourself up for success, to make that trip?
I feel like playing these bigger opponents, these better teams, it's going to be very important because we have a harder region. And we need to learn how to play great against good teams. I think it's going to pay off.
And talk a little bit about the teams that are on your schedule as far as, toughness. I mean, you mentioned that. I've obviously looked at the schedule. Talk to us about some teams that you aren't, maybe accustomed to playing all the time, Brooke. Who we got new on that schedule this year?
Well, we've got Philip Barber, which we played them last year one time. They're pretty good. They just beat Wheeling Central, so that's going to be a pretty big one. We've also got, we played Williamstown again. They're good.
We also played Petersburg, which that was a very scrappy game.
That's true.
And we also play Moorfield coming up soon. I think that's in a week or 2.
So opponents that, even though we may have played them in the past once or twice, new to the schedule as far as terms of not someone that we consistently play year after year, and playing in hopes, to strengthen you all as a team. So then once you get further along and in the season, it really helps you as far as progressing to hopefully a state tournament run.
I think our beginning of our schedule really showed that too. We had Williamstown,
St. Mary's,
and Petersburg as our first 3 games, and I think that really helped us build for what's going to come in the future.
I would agree with that. Anytime you're looking at schedule-wise as far as rankings go, strength of schedule really does come into play. Even if it's rough on you starting out, like if you take a couple losses, down the road, that's what matters. The only thing that matters is if you're in that state championship game. The losses before that, before you get to the section, before you get to the region, they're just making you better.
Some good defense on A-House right there.
And now Ritchie will take a timeout. Getting back to some middle school and high school stuff, once again, thank you guys for coming down, supporting our middle school team, supporting the program. Appreciate Coach Cheeseman letting you guys come down and do this, offering up your mad skills on the headsets, on the mic. But I mean, let's talk about when you were in middle school. Like, what's one thing that these middle school players are going to remember from this time, in their middle school career? Something that you'll never forget. I mean, even in your experience, you can even talk about your experience. What's something from middle school that really stands out?
I think the little wins and the little moments you have with your team. I know our 8th grade year, we had a song that we loved playing and still brings back a
What's
lot
the
of
song?
memories.
Is it appropriate?
It's, yes.
Okay.
Tonight We Are Young. It is. It's from a movie. I can't remember what the movie's from, but we watched it. I think we had a snow day and we watched it in the STEAM lab, and I think it just really brings still memories back.
I mean, if you could see their faces right now, they're smiling ear to ear while they're talking about it. So just little memories like that you'll never forget. And I mean, just speaking from my standpoint as well, you know, there's still middle school, you know, stuff that I think about. So it stays with you throughout your life, which really gets back to the culture of the program, the family perspective that you all have, and that we try to build here at Doddridge as far as in all our athletic programs. So, oh, okay. .53 seconds left to play. Dogs still trail by 10, 30-20, Ritchie. One thing that I am seeing, I like, you know, we are down 10 with 33 seconds left, so chances are looking slim here for the Dogs, but they're not giving up. They haven't laid down. They're still fighting. They're still trying to execute.
They are still fighting for that ball and trying to get that open look. And it will be the Dogs' ball.
.8 seconds left. This very well could be the last possession of the game. Girls, key things that have stood out to you tonight. What do you see from the middle school basketball game as far as the rest of their season goes? Potential to improve.
I want to say, well, rebounds, they get it a lot, but I think they just need to maybe look for where the ball is going a little bit more. They are very scrappy on defense. They take that ball down the court controlled, and they really look for it. I just think with time, it's a very young team, only one 8th grader, so very much all is possible.
Well, girls, once again, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. Isabella Holtz, state champion, Brooke Burnside.
Big state.
JC Lipscomb, who is back in action for the high school girls basketball team now. Also, thank you to the Board of Ed for allowing us the opportunity to do this. Just a great opportunity to have our high school kids come down, help mentor our middle school girls as far as the aspect of team building, camaraderie. Shout out to Coach Cheeseman. Isabella already gave a shout out to Coach Jay and Coach Bear. So good luck to you all next week against Williamstown, correct? Yes. Monday night. And once again, thank you for everyone tuning in, our student athletes, coaches, families, community members, all the support. We greatly appreciate it. And that'll do it for tonight's WVRC media broadcast. Once again, thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you at our next event.